Good evening, Anthony. My name is Benita. Welcome to my presentation. Today, I will talk about how learning English as an additional language can affect the development of children from birth to 5 years old. Let's begin with the first slide. Let's start with what English as an additional language means. Children speak a different language at home and are learning English at the same time. They are not losing their home language, instead, they are adding English as an additional language. In Australia, many children speak a language other than English at home. This shows how important it is for educators to support them. It is also mentioned in the early years learning framework as part of children's identity and learning. Now let's move on to the key features. Each child is unique, as we know. Some speak two or more languages, others are just starting to learn English. They may go through a silent period where they can listen a lot but don't talk. That's normal. They may also mix their home language with English. This is called code switching, and sometimes they take longer to speak. This is not a problem. They need safe and caring environments to feel confident and learn well. Let's now look at how children grow from birth to 5 years. So from birth to 1 year old, babies grow fast and use their senses to learn. From 1 to 3 years old, children start talking more and enjoy playing with others. From 3 to 5 years old, children begin reading, writing, and making friends. They also use their imagination more during play. Let's now look at how language helps learning. Language is very important for learning. Vygotsky, a famous theorist, said that talking with others helps children learn better. Children speaking English as additional language take longer to learn English. It's normal, not a delay. They need to hear and use English often in a safe space. Let's move on how language affects thinking and emotions. Language helps children think and understand the world. Vygotsky believed this too. When children play pretend games like being a cook or a teacher, they build thinking and social skills. Feeling confident in speaking also helps children understand their own feeling and make friends. Let's now see how we can help children feel where they belong. Belonging is very important for learning. When children feel safe and welcome, they learn better. It is also important to respect their culture and language. When we celebrate their home language, children feel proud and want to take part in learning. Now let's look at the challenges. Children learning English as additional language may not always get the same chances as others. They might miss out on help or resources. Good language skills help children feel confident and do well in school. We must give extra support so they can succeed. Let's move on to what educators can do to help. So, the role of educators are very important. We should support both English and the child's home language. This helps children grow strong in both. We must also show respect for every child's culture. Working with families helps a lot. Families know their children best and can help us support them better. Now let's finish with summary. To finish, English as additional language affects all parts of child's growth, language, social life, and emotions. When children's language and identity are respected, they feel included and learn better. Educators play a big role by creating safe, inclusive spaces where children feel proud and confident. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.